What inspired me to do what I do? One is the love of Christ, what Christ did for us on the cross, what a sacrifice. And two is to know, seeing what these children are going through. You can imagine a child going to bed, hungry without having anything. Some of them, they walked about 10 miles to come for just a cup of porridge, and that can tell you how much this porridge means to these children. And so when I interacted with them, we did a home visit with some of our social workers, and we realized that these kids have not been in school for all that while, and their parents cannot even afford, leave alone even school, cannot even afford to get them a 2 meals a day. These kids are really going through great challenges.
What inspires me most is to see children play football, and most importantly, just making them get into the kingdom through sports. I grew up from the age of 10 playing football, and one of the things that really hit me was my dad was a drunk, so he never really knew, he never really got to know what was my passion. So for me, I think most kids are lacking mentors. We think many kids have different talents, and if they can have somebody to hold their hands, that would be awesome, because they need to really tap into their talents, know what they are, what they want to do in life. And as I go back, my dad could not understand me, and he was a drunk, so we never had interactions with him. And I remember at one point when I was about to finish school, and I was to join Form 1. My dad could not even take me to the next level. So this really hurt me, and it was a wound in my life that I don't want other children to feel the same.
I thank God that beside the challenges, there are victories. And one of the victories we have is that this year alone, my colleagues can confirm, so many souls have come to Christ. And I can tell you, and so many children are going through discipleship. And so many kids now are having hope. Every Sunday morning they know there's a cup of porridge. The teenage mothers who had lost hope, now they're here, and they know when they come here in the morning they will have tea and bread. They know that when they come here they will have someone who will be there for them. So far at CSLC, we have about 20 in high school, and part of these are being supported by Hope Markers. There are few that have been given scholarship, but still we support them. But we know for schools of hope, there's hope. And because we serve Jesus Christ, something great can happen. Because I know there is God. And I know for sure that God is going to do something. And these kids you see down there, they may look hopeless when they're outside, but when they get here, there's hope. People like ambassadors, they've inspired us to do that. People like Dave, they inspired us to do that. People like Ed and many others. That's the inspiration that we have, and that's what we want to do, and we want to do it for Christ.
In the next 5 years, we want to see a lot of stable academies for children, just playing football, and focusing on God first, going to school. I would love greatly, as I said earlier, to see many kids that play football, graduate, go to good colleges, achieve their dreams in life, so that when football ends, they can be able to, put food on the table. When a kid in the slum doesn't have even space to do his homework, and he actually has passed his exams, and he has an opportunity to go to a boarding school, this really blows their mind, because in boarding school they can have peace of mind, they can study, they can have different kind of friends, different backgrounds, and they can be able to concentrate on their studies. I really thank some of our friends like Brother Dave, who has really picked and actually held our hands all through this journey. trying to support what we do, because he understands what we want with these children. So I'm just praying that we get more support, so that the dreams and the aspirations that we have with the lives of these children come to be realized.
Through God's grace, we are able to transform the valley of hopelessness into a mountain of hope.